Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ plus story for today. I'm Dale Stein, and let's queer up the USA View. Ohio's Natural Family Month bill sparks LGBTQ plus backlash. A Republican-backed bill in Ohio is drawing sharp criticism from the queer community. House Bill 262, introduced by more than 20 GOP lawmakers, proposes to designate the weeks between Mother's Day and Father's Day as Natural Family Month. Supporters of the bill, including State Representative Beth Lear and Josh Williams, say the goal is to promote the stability of two-parent households. Lear stated, quote, "At a time when marriage is trending downward and young couples are often choosing to remain childless, it's important for the state of Ohio to make a statement that marriage and families are the cornerstone of civil society. HB 262 is about more than policy. It's about promoting the economic and social stability that come from raising children in healthy two-parent households," end quote. But critics say the bill is exclusionary. The legislation doesn't define natural families, but Williams told NBC News it refers to, quote, "a man, a woman, and their children," end quote. That definition does not sit well with families like those of Vanessa Melendez. A married lesbian and mother of two, Melendez told WLWT5, quote, "What they are saying is if there's only one way to be a natural family, and that's entirely not true," end quote. Though Williams has denied discriminatory intent, for many LGBTQ families, the message behind Natural Family Month feels anything but inclusive. And it is not lost on our newsroom that from now through June is the time designated to contrast LGBTQ recognition using Natural Family Month as a protest against LGBTQ pride. This story, if I weren't Dale, this story would leave me speechless. Because, what do you need to, this is desperation. Really? Natural, unnatural. It's just, there's just so much ignorance. To me, it's just ignorance. And trying to just find another way to make us appear unnatural, ungodly, unhuman, whatever. And we know that it's not true. It's desperate moves by desperate people who are afraid of themselves. That's what I believe. Because if you're afraid of people who are living their truth and living their authenticity, then you are afraid and you're living in fear.
But this is coming from the same people that claim that there should be a heterosexual pride parade.
Straight pride.
Yeah.
Straight pride, right?
Lord.
So
Can I make
come on, this is just this.
I'm going to make a quick list of which this Natural Family Month doesn't apply to. Obviously, queer families, 2 dads, 2 moms. Families where they had to hire a surrogate to conceive a child. That's not natural. Divorced families, families where adopted families, the families where your grandmother has to raise you.
Yep.
Multicultural, multi-generational families where it's grandma, parents, and child in one household. All of these are excluded from this dumbass.
And one more, and let's add one more to that. And single folks. Okay?
Single.
People get divorced all the time and are single parent families.
Or people,
so all of that's unnatural.
Or people who are single and choose not to get married at all.
Exactly. So let's call it what it is. This bill isn't about celebrating freaking families. It's about drawing the line around which families are worthy of the celebration, basically.
Right.
Which is not any of our families. Right. That's what this bill is.
Right.
It is so ridiculous. It is remnants, like you said, of straight pride and stuff. They're just grasping at things just to try to make their lives better and more enjoyable. But, this is just cockamamie crap.
Yeah. And it's going to fall to the wayside.
Natural family.
Who's going to be included?
It just smells bad, right? It looks bad, right? It's like someone who doesn't shave, manscape, or put on deodorant. That's what I think of natural family.
Very cringy.
No,
you know what I mean?
So they're going to add white and Christian.
Hello.
Is it gonna be only those? Because otherwise you're unnatural.
That's it. You're unnatural. That's it.
Yeah, and talk about she was married to Joseph, right? And she had a baby from allegedly by,
The spirit.
The spirit. Yeah.
That's not a natural family.
No, it's not. Jesus wasn't in a natural family, child.
Hello.
You and your husband's 3 other women. That's not a natural family.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. Immaculate conception. That's what I could think.
Well, we'll bring you more information on this bill as it comes up. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer or nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.